Good afternoon folks, 21st Century Caveman here. Hope everybody's safe, hope everybody's well, and welcome to another video. So today is an absolutely glorious day here in the East Midlands in the UK. So I've been out on my quad, had an absolutely lovely ride. It's been a real pleasure. So what I wanted to do, I've just pulled over on a nice quiet stretch of road, and I just wanted to have a chat with you about the protective equipment which I wear whilst I'm out on my quad. So I'm going to go through each item. I can't remember all the nitty-gritty about each thing because this is a rather impromptu video. However, if there are specific specifications you need to know, I'll just stick them on the screen. All right. So anyway, beautiful day as I say. I'm just going to scan round. Right, so let's start with the helmet then, shall we? So as you can see, brand name is Nolan. So this is what they call a touring helmet. Now the way to open this is you've got a little latch at the bottom here, look. If you pull them out and lift them up, now I don't know whether I can do this one-handed, I might have to put the tripod down, but by operating this mechanism here, pulling it forward and lifting up, you can actually lift up all of this unit here. So it's got a nice visor on it, and underneath that you have another visor, sun visor, which is operated by this lever down here. So that's the sun visor. Okay, now I did actually order and try on 3 or 4 helmets actually. I spent quite a bit of time researching them, and this is the one I opted for, and the reason is quite simply because this is a helmet that fitted me best. So it obviously meets all of the latest UK safety standards. You've also got a number of vents on here. You've got vents here, look. Got some vents up here. To be honest with you, they're not ever so effective, but you know, it's better than nothing, I suppose. And you have what they call, it's all marketing nonsense really, exhaust at the back there, look. So they certainly have some artistic license when trying to describe these items. So as we can see, this is made of polycarbonate. Quite apart from the fact that it fits my head perfectly, because it's surprising, you know, but you know, you can do your research online, but it isn't until you actually get things in your hands and actually try and put them on that you can determine whether or not it's something which is actually going to fit you. So I actually ordered 4 online, got them sent to my home address, and the ones which I thought would be best for me, they weren't. So you know, it's just one of those things. You can't order something online, not something as important as this, and expect it to fit because you've done some research. You need to physically try them on first. So I'm just going to show you how the rest of the helmet operates in terms of this face bit here. Look, you can lift it up as I say, bear with me. Oh yeah, the other reason I got this was because the colour scheme matched with everything else, you know, with my jacket, with my quad, etc. So what you do then, pull that forward and then lift it. So what it does then, it enables you to lift up this bit here, look, okay, and push it down again, yeah. So that goes up and down. So they call this a touring helmet, and one of the main reasons you might want to consider a helmet like this is the fact that it enables you to say for example, if you go to a shop or a fuel station, something like that, you don't have to take the full helmet off. Okay, you can just lift this bit up. So that goes down there, that up there, look. This lever here, as I've already shown you, and you've got a little button at the side here, look. If you flick that back, boom, it retracts that. Now, the other thing which I liked about this helmet is the way you actually lock it, the chin lock. So, and this doesn't have D-rings like some of them, but it has this rather interesting mechanism here, which is far easier to use than those D-locks, which, you know, you do get used to. I've got them on the other helmet. So what happens then, push it in there, look, it locks into place, you've got those teeth. To unloosen it, you just lift that little red thing there, look, and then pull it back. So as I say, those teeth lock into those teeth in there, okay? So it's a really nice, comfortable helmet, and yeah, can't remember the price, but I'll put it on the screen. So that's your helmet then. So now let's have a look at the gloves. Now, the gloves, again, were something of a revelation, because the sizes that I ended up, or the size I ended up getting eventually, bore no resemblance whatsoever to the size charts on the websites. So these are, they're something like a triple XL, something like that. I'll put the actual, they're a size 13 look, and they fit me like a glove. They're perfect. These gloves are armoured, and I really like this old-fashioned, the more traditional style. So as I say, they're made of leather, they cost about 75 quid, something like that. They've got padding in all the right places, look. You've got this little Velcro strap here. Now I don't know how long that's going to last actually, it just doesn't seem to be ever so, yeah, it doesn't seem to be ever so strong, but there we go, we'll see what happens. They fit lovely. They do have the armour. So they have the armour on the knuckles, as we can see, and on those bits there, and on one of the gloves, on this other one here, you have that little bit there, look, which is the you know, enables you to you can use it on a screen of your iPhone or whatever it is, or whatever phone you've got, so you can use that. All right, so as I say, the gloves fit really, really nicely. These are a size 13. I would normally wear a size 10 or 11 in a normal sort of like builder's glove, something like that. I love the style of these. They've got some ventilation, look. They're very comfortable, and the thing, what I like about them, quite apart from the fact that they fit and I like the style of them, is the fact that they enable me to grip perfectly the handlebars and the brakes. You know, they're not that stiff that I can't operate them, or I can't feel what I'm doing. I don't feel clumsy. I feel as if I'm as dexterous as I possibly can be with those gloves on. So yeah, highly recommend them. As I say, I'll put all the details on the screen if you need to know it. Well, it's going to be on there anyway, so at least you know what I've got and why. So we've discussed the gloves, we've discussed the helmet. Now let's take a look at the jacket. So the jacket then, it's not the most expensive you can buy, but it's not the cheapest either. So the brand name then is Oxford, and what I've found is, for somebody of my build, the Oxford products, well, they fit me perfectly. So what can I say about this then? Well, it's water resistant. I don't think it's waterproof. It's an armoured jacket, so you have padding in the elbows, and you have padding in the shoulders. Now this isn't the best quality padding you can get, but it's not the worst either. So you've got padding on the shoulders, and you also have padding in the back area here. You have this back protector. Okay, so now the thing is, this protector doesn't come with the jacket, you have to order it separately. So anyway, whilst we've got the rear of the jacket then, these are flexible, so they sort of concertina really, so they're quite nice. Also you've got these zips on here, look, and do you know what, this jacket is really good for ventilation. That's one of the things which really strikes me about this. Loads of ways to ventilate the jacket, especially on a hot day like this. So if you open those zips, you've got those ventilation ports there, look. So you have one either side. As we can see, we have a belt which enables you to tighten stuff up. You've got this nice large pocket on the back here, and you can get, you know, that's a really capacious pocket. and as you can see it turns over just to try and keep things as dry as possible. And you have these adjustable straps on the side. In terms of, you know, the flexibility of the thing, we've already talked about these bits here. Look, you also have them on the elbows as well. Now on the cuffs, you can cinch these down, as we can see. And also, once again, we have these long zips, which if you open up, enhance the ventilation, and they work a treat, they really do. So it has been a hot day today, and I've had these zips open here, I've had the ones on the front open, and they just let through a really nice amount of air, and yeah, it makes you feel nice and fresh. Now you can also cinch the armpits down, look there, well, the bits underneath the armpits rather. Once again, they're velcroed. I don't really think there's anything else, and of course you've got the shiny bits, look, which are luminescent. So let's turn the jacket round then. So I'm somewhere between a 48 and a 50-inch chest. I'm 6'4", I've got a middle-aged paunch, and I weigh 18 stone. And the jacket that fits me absolutely perfectly is a 3XL. Now this does actually have a thermal liner. It's a lightweight thermal liner, it's not something really made for winter. I've taken it out because I don't need it. I find that the most comfortable way to wear this jacket is just to have, I mean look, it is a hot day today, I've just got a base layer on. So anyway, what can I tell you about the jacket then? Well, it looks nice, doesn't it? I like the scheme. You've got two big pockets out the front here. You can get a right load of stuff in there. We've already talked about these adjusters on the side here, and we also have these ventilation areas just here. You've got these little loops, look, which you can what you do, look, if you just pull those back, it keeps them open, but I've found that I don't actually need those, so that's a nice thoughtful little feature. Overall, it's a really nice jacket, and now for somebody my size, 6'4", it comes down at just the right length. So got nice big zip in there, along with a load of velcro patches. So if we open this up then, you've got a couple of inside pockets. I mean, for what you pay for these, I mean about 170, 180 quid, I think they're absolutely amazing value. You've got a waterproof pocket there, look. Now if you want to, you can zip some trousers in. And there is your back protector. Now this back protector then, as I say, you need to buy them separately. The jacket doesn't come with them, and quite frankly, nor should you expect it to for the price you pay for one of these jackets. So this is absolutely spot on then. And I've got a van coming round. I don't know whether this is somebody who needs to come here. No, I was just moving around, thank you. So yeah, this is a really lovely jacket. Absolutely delighted I've got it. So the protector goes in there, look, and the armour for the shoulders, you just put them in that little pocket there, look, where the velcro down. Okay, so I can't really tell you much more about it at the moment. It gives you some gubbins on there, look. Yeah, so the actual jacket then we can see is an Oxford men's Montreal 4.0. okay, and that is an absolutely super jacket. So we've talked about the gloves, we've talked about the helmet, we've talked about the jacket. Now let's talk about the jeans. Right, so the jeans then are armoured. They've got armour on the hip, which goes, if I actually, let me trace it, it goes around there. Okay, both sides obviously. And you also have armour on the knees. So these are proper motorcycling jeans, and they also they have a stretchy element as well, so these are really, really comfortable. So they do come quite high. These are a 40 waist and a 36 inside seam. And the reason that's important is because when you're bending over on your bike, or at least when you're sitting on your bike rather, you want the jeans to come down to a reasonable level. So when I sit on the bike, then the jeans are absolutely perfect. As I say, I'm 6'4", and these are absolutely perfect for me. So now let's talk about the boots. So these boots then are the longer length boots. The brand is Alpine Stars. I think they're called the Dry Star. So they're the longer length boots then. You've got Velcro at the top and in two other places there, look where those straps are. So these are nice strong boots, and they give you a decent amount of protection, you know, in that sort of area there. So around the ankle and around the shin. You have these protective bits here. Look, as I say, these are motorcycle boots, so you're going to have that on there anywhere, and these are very, very comfortable. So the other thing actually about the jeans is the fact that these jeans here, look, despite the fact that they're quite wide at the top, the jeans do actually go for those really nicely without being sort of like real bell bottoms. So as you can see, the jeans cover the boots up nicely. These are a nice quality pair of boots. I'll put the actual model on the screen, and I actually ended up buying these over the Alpine Stars Gore-Tex ones. So this is a Dry Star. These are actually more expensive than the Gore-Tex, but the reason I bought these was because they felt, well, they fit better. They just felt so much nicer. And you know, if you're going to be spending any time at all on a motorcycle or a quad, it's important that the gear you're wearing feels right. If not, there's going to come a point where you get reluctant to wear it. So anyway, peeps, thank you once again for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you taking time out to watch my videos and for commenting. The more you like the videos, the more subscribers I get, the more exposure I will get on YouTube, and that will enable me and also encourage me, obviously, to do more. Okay, thank you once again. You take care. Bye bye.